Hey you guys, hey girl, hey, oh, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tash. Hey girl, hey. So for today's video, you guys, I'm not even gonna waste your time. We are gonna get into a full face of Makeup Revolution, which I love sharing with you guys. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. They have recently released a new line called the Super Dewy. So I'm gonna share some of those products with you guys today. I have a full face of their products right here in this super cute bag, which says, "You totally got this." Thank you, Sharon, for the bag. Let's get into the makeup. All right, y'all, so I know I'm looking a little bit crazy, but you know how you just get to that point where you're just like, and I look crazy, so what? I just want to get on here and have some fun. We are going to start out with primer because I already did my skincare and whatnot. You guys know I love the Glass Skin Primer by Revolution. Gives you a beautiful glassy glow. Had to change my shirt as well, you guys, because it is hot in here. They also have, and I should have had this stuff out, you guys, I do apologize. They have some new products, and as I said in the beginning, I'm trying to get those pulled out for you. So first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out of the way. They did have a 3-pack of hand sanitizing gel on their website, so I was trying to get free shipping. This was affordable, so I picked it up. It does come with a lavender, coconut, and ocean scent. Each one is 2.02 ounces. So yeah, you know, everybody's making hand sanitizer right now, and just, you know, so that they can make some extra money and help protect their customers, I suppose. But it is a nice little cash grab. Gotta be just, you know, keep it real there. So I did pick up this Pore Blurring Compact. This is part of the Super Dewy collection as well. I will say one thing that I absolutely love about this collection is that it has beautiful packaging. I'm hoping that the products match the packaging. It's just very nude and really beautiful and sleek, and I love it. So this is their Blurring Balm Pore Blurring Compact. So I believe, yep, it can be used as a mattifying base. So we're going to use the Glass Skin Primer as well as this in conjunction. And I just really quickly want to show you the new products that I'm going to be using that I picked up. So in their Super Dewy collection, they have a Tinted Moisturizer Skin Tint. I did pick mine up in medium tan, and I am hoping that this is going to be a good match for me. Otherwise, we're going to have to use a shade adjuster. So this comes in a squeezy tube with a pump. Again, that super sleek nude packaging. And I will read you guys the info on the back of that when we get there. I also picked up their Super Balm Multi-Purpose Balm. Again, the same packaging, squeezy tube. This can be used for everything, you guys. It can be used on your hands, your elbows, your knees, all over the body, your lips, your face. You could use this as a primer. I don't know if I'm going to be using this as a primer. I'm probably going to apply it to the lips and my hands. I also picked up their Super Dewy Hydrating Spritz Primer. Oh, I'm so excited to try this. I'm hoping that it gives you like that beautiful glass skin effect. You guys know I have tried out tons of Revolution setting sprays. I only like a small handful. And then the last product that I picked up from Revolution Pro, this is their Goddess Glow Finishing Powder, and I picked up the shade Splendor. It looked like a new product, but I think it might be part of this collection. I'm not sure. And then, again, I was trying to get free shipping, so I finally picked up this blush I've been eyeing. This is the Revolution Blusher Reloaded in Rhubarb and Custard. Looks really, really pretty, but then y'all know I had to get my options out. I love this palette as well. Let's get into applying some makeup, y'all. So first thing is first, I have my towel here to the side so that I don't have to use a bunch of makeup wipes. Yay me. And get that out of my way, and some of this stuff as well. I'm not sure what kind of eye products we're going to use. I have these two quads here, as well as this one called Quartz Crush that you guys have been wanting to see. We shall see. So before I do anything, the first thing I'm going to do is apply this Glass Skin Primer, and I'm going to bring you guys in a little bit. I hope that everything is okay. I have the window open, trying to use a little bit of natural lighting. So I just take 2 pumps. You guys have seen this before. If you have not seen that video, I highly suggest checking it out. It'll be in the eye. So it just makes your skin glow. This is a beautiful product that you can even wear alone if you're not wanting to wear makeup. But to my super dry girls, this will hydrate you. It is so good, and you only need a little bit. Moving on, we're gonna go in with the Super Dewy Blurring Balm. This is the Pore Blurring Compact. You get 0.28 ounces, which is 8 grams. And it says on the back of the packaging here that blurring balm can be used as a mattifying base before makeup application or as a touch-up on top of makeup to blur pores and reduce shine. Generally, when these balms say that, y'all, I'm not with it. I cannot use that stuff. Same beautiful nude packaging. Usually, I can't use this stuff, period. So this is what the balm looks like. It's just a clear-ish balm, and it does have a mirror in the compact here, which I'm going to use. Compact is beautiful, nice and thin. I do love that. I'm just going to use my finger. I did wash my hands before I came in here. And so yeah, when you pick it up, you can barely see it. I'm just going to put that in the areas that I have pores, well, large pores. Why do I always say that? Anywho, usually these balms I don't generally like. I had one by, what's that brand? Paracone, and I hated it. It just was not good for my skin, and it really did not do anything. So what I generally do with these, I'll apply quite a bit of product, and then I'll let it sit and kind of melt. So that's what damage it did, if you guys can see that. So I'm just going to let it sit there for a minute. After it heats up a little bit, I will be right back with my brows already applied. And I'm just going in with one of my new favorite products, the Faux Brow by Revolution, or XX Revolution. Alright, you guys, so here is the Super Balm Multi-Purpose Balm from the Super Dewy Collection. This, you get 1.75 ounces. Again, this can be used on the face, body, and lips. So what I've done is I've taken a little bit out for you guys so you guys could see the texture as well as the consistency. Kind of the same thing. Still on my first cup of coffee. Don't judge me. Anywho, so it's just really creamy. I've taken a little bit on my fingers here and I'm just going to apply it to my lips. Not gonna lie, that feels really, really nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead now and see how it feels on the body. Wow, it's not like sticky or anything like that. When you first start to rub it into the skin, it feels like it's gonna be heavy, but once it kind of sits there for a second, it's not. And it has like almost a light fruity fragrance. So I'm not mad at this. I think I'm really gonna enjoy this, probably more so in the winter time when areas of my face just to start to go crazy and become really, really dry. So yeah, I basically bought that for the winter and to kind of check it out. But I really do like that on my hands as well. So very nice. Now, since we do have the primers applied, we're going to get into the Super Dewy Skin Tint Tinted Moisturizer. Again, I picked mine up in medium tan. Really quickly, I'm not the biggest fan of this as of yet, but I will keep you guys updated. I'm going to actually use this for a full month before I give you my final verdict, because it could be one of those products that is actually good, but not until a little bit after it's been open, you know what I mean? So this product here, you get 1.85 ounces. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be a dupe for, but I know it's supposed to be a dupe for something. So it says it is a lightweight tinted moisturizer, gives the skin a radiant dewy finish. Oh, I can't wait. Enriched with wild berry extract. Very nice, Makeup Revolution, very nice. So we're gonna go ahead and pump it out on the back of my hand. This is not medium tan, y'all. Come on, Revolution. I know you can do better than that. So I'm gonna go off camera real quick and use a shade adjuster so that this will match me somehow, some way. And when I come back, we are gonna apply it all over the face. All right, you guys, I'm back. I did the best I could mixing this up on the back of my hand. I am gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer. Now, I know that the shade is not perfect and that it doesn't match, but they really don't have a very large shade range, so I did the best I could. And when I went to put a little bit of my mixing element in it, which I use the Physicians Formula Shade Adjuster, it just kind of went instead of dropping. So it's almost like it's a Monday, but it's really not. Taking my Milani foundation brush, and I'm going to use it on this side here. See the color? Like, it's okay, but I got way too much on my brush, you guys. I'm gonna go in with a sponge. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell already, but this is truly a tinted moisturizer. Now, if you look at this side of my face, it has nothing on it but primer. And then looking at this side of the face, I don't know if you guys can tell a difference or not. I can definitely see a little bit of a difference, but nothing major. I'm gonna go ahead and layer it over here, and then we will try to test it out with a brush over here again. I'm actually gonna use this guy because it's by Jessup. It is their MUL02. It's a foundation brush, and she never lets me down. All right, going in with my guy here. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. Okay, so I will say this. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys out a little bit. You do get more coverage when you use your fingers, as I did on this side after I had applied with the brush. It does give a beautiful, beautiful glow to the skin, which I like. I think it is slightly fragranced, but it's not so bad that it's like bothering me because I can barely tell that it's there. But I highly recommend using your fingers with this product. Going in with a sponge, I didn't get the greatest coverage, but I could tell that it did a little bit of something, something. It kind of evened out the pigmentation over here. It's not doing much for my acne scars, which I didn't really expect it to, but I really, really recommend using your fingers for this product. It's giving the best coverage that way. I just generally don't. I haven't done my makeup with my fingers in a very long time, but let's take it back to some old roots because that's what's giving the best coverage with this. I mean, that's giving me more coverage than, like I said, applying it with the brush or my sponge. So I will say that I do not like the color that I got because now I'm gonna have to mix every time I want to use this, which drives me insane. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't like the shade range. I'll have to look it up for you guys in just a second. Trying to get it to even out. There we go. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in a little bit so that you're a little bit more up close and personal. That way you can see what is going on. So, hello. As you guys can tell, it's more of a pinkish color as opposed to my skin color, which, I mean, it's working for now. Again, I did have to mix, but I don't like how it's sitting right here in the creases of my nose, so I keep trying to pat it out. I do love the glow. I don't like how it's sitting in my laugh lines here. I don't know, when I hear gloss or tinted moisturizer, I just feel like I'm gonna get this beautiful, beautiful tinted moisturizer that is just gonna make my skin appear perfect, but not cover all of my scars and stuff like that. Does that make sense? Who knows with me, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and move into concealer. You guys have already seen me use this before, so until I get to a new product, which would be the eyeshadow or the finishing powder, then I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup until we get to that point. All right, you guys, so for finishing powder, I'm going to use the Revolution Pro Goddess Glow finishing powder in the shade Splendor. So when you open it up, it just has this little mesh thing right here. I'm just gonna use a brush and show you guys what that looks like. So I did swatch it here on my hand right here. It's just a nice kind of golden glow almost. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's go ahead and apply it to the face. Okay, so this is actually changing my color. I feel like this is a bad video, but you know what? I want you guys to see that there's fails, you know? Not everything goes as planned. when you're filming videos. It's just the way it is. But I just think that because the foundation or the skin tint is the wrong color, it's just like kind of a shocker to the skin almost. Did you guys see it? It changed my color. I'm actually gonna try a different brush for this. Let's see, let's try this one. Just because it's a little bit smaller, I have a little bit more control in here. It's really hard to get your brush in there, but I guess I could do this. So not much came out, but as you guys can see, that is the color of it. And online it looked more like my color, and it said it was for medium to whatever skin, so I don't know. I like the glow. I just don't know how I like this until it sits on the skin for a little bit. It is setting everything nicely, but I think I kind of want to mix this with another setting powder. Maybe it'll help even things out a little bit. Because I almost feel like as I'm trying to apply it to the skin, it's dispersing it just in this little area right here. And I don't have my other powder brush over here, unless that's a powder brush. But it definitely changed my skin color. But you know what, you guys, we're gonna keep going. So I am going to try out this Sculpt and Glow Contour and Highlight Palette. I've had this for a few hauls now. Taylor Wynn actually got me to buy this. And this one is in, let's see, Sands of Time, which is the medium skin tone shade. I'm a little worried about this contour shade just because it looks so light. Hopefully it'll contour my face a little bit. So I'm just going to take this Real Technique sponge. Or actually, I lied. Hold on. I'm going to take this guy. This is a Profusion angled powder. It's part of their newer brush collection. Wish me luck. I can see it on my skin, but I would rather have a darker shade, I believe. I don't contour much anyway. I don't know. She just used it and raved about it all the time. And I was like, well, I need that. And it's one of those where I was trying to get free shipping, so I mean, I can definitely see it. It's just very faint, which I guess is good because I always over contour. Like when I actually contour, not use bronzer, but actually contour, I go ham. I like it here. I can actually see a little bit of it. Not so much on my forehead. I kind of want to add quite a bit more actually, because I always feel like I have this ginormous forehead. So I'm actually going to try it on my nose as well. You guys know I like to contour my nose from time to time. I'm just going to take this little brush by, I think it's Fayon. I got this on Amazon in a set. I don't even see it on my nose. Now I can kind of see it. Do you guys see that or no? I am having a heck of a time today. I'm just gonna take this brush right here because I know it has a little bit of powder left in it. Just kind of try to blend that a little bit. I'm gonna take whatever's left over. I don't know, you guys, so far I'm looking and feeling like I look really old right here, but I do see where it contoured and I have a nice shadow here and here, so I'm okay with that. For highlight today, I am actually going to use this once we get there. This looks stunning. Look at that highlight, you guys. Now I'm gonna have to be very minimal with it. I'm actually going to try out this blush. This is the Revolution Blusher Reloaded in Rhubarb and Custard. So these, I have a couple of these in my collection already. I think these are really, really beautiful. They're nice and creamy blushes and nicely pigmented. And this is just like a nice kind of a dusty rose pinky kind of color. I think I already have one like this from XX Revolution, but I had to have this one too. Y'all know how I am with my makeup. Just color switching this Equate brush. This is their multi-purpose brush. If you guys are looking for some affordable brushes, I highly, 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 highly recommend. It's very pretty. It's kind of a nice, pretty everyday blush. If you guys have not tried out any of their blushes that say Blusher Reloaded, they are super inexpensive, super pigmented and beautiful. I love their blushes, you guys. Okay, let's go ahead and use the Sculpt and Glow highlight so that we can get into the eyes. I'm ready to throw something on these eyes. It's been a long time since I have done my face makeup first. Like, I usually don't go that route. Here is another Equate brush, you guys. This is the Fan Highlighter brush, and I like this one as well. All of these brushes are about $5 or less at your local Walmart. That's icy, baby. That's icy. It's a little bit lighter than I would normally wear, but again, this was their medium set, so the dark one looked way too dark for me, so. I love Makeup Revolution. Sometimes I just think that they need to work on their shade ranges with certain products. I mean, they do a great job generally when they come out with foundations and stuff. So I was a little surprised by the skin tint and like the CC collection. But, all right, you guys, I will be right back. I am going to prime my lids with my Ride or Die Makeup Revolution eye primer. This is the Eye Elements dupe for the MAC paint pots. I use the shade Central. All right, you guys, to set my lids, I'm going to be using my CC Perfecting pressed powder in the shade Warm Maple. You guys have seen me use this before if you saw that round of Revolution video. All right, you guys, lids are primed and ready to go. So really quickly, while I open these 3 eyeshadow quads, I know I'm going to get the question of, are you going to be testing out their new eye base that they came out with? I'm not sure, because I actually had recently ordered from them to get the Super Dewy collection, and then they launched the new eye primer that is supposed to be a dupe for the P. Louise. I really do want it, but I really don't want to pay their shipping. It can be kind of high sometimes when you're ordering from the US and whatnot, but I do want that primer. So hopefully Ulta will have it soon. So I hope that that answers that question, kind of. Maybe if Ulta gets it, I will order from them, but I am going to wait and see. Just because you guys know I'm on a super big low buy, and so I really shouldn't be buying any more stuff, but I want that eye primer. All right, you guys, so I have shown all of these eye quads in hauls as well as other Revolution videos. I'm not really sure which one I want to use today, but I'm going to go ahead and show them all to you. Maybe we'll use more than one. So this is Crushed Quartz, or no, Quartz Crush from Revolution Pro. Beautiful packaging. It looks so high-end. And then it does come with a mirror, but here are the shades. I have swatched them before. Kind of jewel toned, so really, really beautiful. There is 3 like foiled metallics, and then one, it looks like a matte. So 1 matte in that palette. And then this is the one from XX Revolution. This is an exposed. This is the one that Jessica Braun duped for a Charlotte Tilbury palette, and I believe it's Pillow Talk. I may use this today just to stay on the more neuter side. And then I also picked up, what is this one? This one is the XX Quad in Exclusive. Very, very beautiful purples and that gold. These also have mirrors in them. They look like high-end packaging. Very beautiful, and yet still very affordable. If you are having trouble finding any of these products on Ulta, double check Revolution Beauty. You can find them all on there. The shipping really does not take that long, I promise you guys. So I think I am going to do a mixture of the Revolution Pro in Quartz Crush and the Exposed palette. So I guess let's start off with this light shade here in the Exposed palette. All right, bring you guys in a little bit so that you can see. Is that not a matte shade? No, it's a shimmer. Let's start off with this shade. I think I'm gonna go in with this next up with the same brush. Just color switching that. I'm gonna blend it out with a little bit of this first color that I used. See, that's what I like. Nice, simple, nice and easy. So I'm just gonna take the Quartz Crush palette here, and I'm gonna take this shade up on the brow bone. Not gonna do anything too crazy today. It's really hard though, you guys, to know if I should be going in with this shade, so pretty, nice and creamy, or if I should be going in with this shade, which is very creamy, very pigmented, just so gorgeous. I think I should go in with both. Look at that, it's just so wet and shiny and juicy. Okay. I'm gonna do this another day where I could just do a beautiful pink look. Y'all, we have got to finish using this one. So I'm gonna go in and set down on the lid with this shade here, and then we're gonna top it with this. See what I mean? Super simple look. All right, you guys, here we go. That's so pretty right here. Once again, Revolution has not disappointed. This is gorgeous. I love it. Love it. I'm just gonna take a stained but clean brush. Just kind of, I don't want to lose my crease shade. I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of that color back into the crease. I'm gonna take a little fluffier brush. This is by ColourPop. It's just their tapered blending brush or tapered crease, whichever. Guys, I really like that. It's just simple. It's pretty. Be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and when I come back, we are going to talk about these products, set the face, of course, and I'll let you guys know my thoughts. All right, you guys, so really quickly, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the Super Dewy Hydrating Spritz. It says it is a spray hydrant with moisturizing, is it cassia or cassia? Extract and cranberry seed oil. You get 2.53 ounces. I will link all of these products down below for you guys. And on the back, it just says better skincare, better makeup. And then it just says Essence Spritz, spray facial, and I can't read the directions. It's just kind of really light on the back, but this felt really nice on the skin, and it looks like it's leaving a beautiful dewy glow as it dries. So I'll be back right after I finish my mascara, eyeliner, and I did not pick up a new lip product, so I will come back with my face complete. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look that I've come up with. I will give you a tip before I forget it. If you take this little applicator or a little eyeshadow applicator like so and use it with this shade in here that's kind of sheer, girl, it will give you this opaqueness that is out of this world. That's all I did off camera because I noticed that it wasn't all the way up to my crease like I like it. So highly recommend this palette. This is the XX Revolution Exposed palette. Again, this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette. So this is actually going to be a palette that stays here on my filming table because I will get a ton of use out of that. Moving on to the Sculpt and Glow. I like this, just not for the forehead area. I only like it on the cheeks. I think it sculpted them nicely without being over the top and too much. The highlight is really beautiful as well. I think it might be a little too light for me right now, but in the fall, I can rock with this. I'm not too sure about this Goddess Glow finishing powder. I think it may be a little bit too dark for me, even when I'm super tan in the summer. Like, I didn't even get that tan this summer, you guys. I'm super pale right now for my skin. I don't know, I'm gonna play with this a little bit more. I think I'm glowing, okay? I'm glowing beyond words, but sometimes it can be a little too much. I'm gonna move into the Super Dewy products. So far, so good. Loving the setting spray. And you guys know I'm kind of picky about my sprays. This is amazing. It has a really nice scent to it that dissipates like immediately. You spray it, you smell it, it's gone. It's very lightweight. It doesn't feel oily on my skin, and I'm glowing. So super excited about that. This balm, I'm again gonna have to keep playing with before I can even give you guys how I feel about this, because right off the bat it really didn't do much for my pores. Now I am still working on my pores with my skincare and all of that, and you guys know your makeup is only as good as what you put underneath of it. Shameful plug, I'm quoting Jaclyn Hill because the girl is telling the truth. You have to take care of your skin before you put makeup on top of it, otherwise it's not gonna look good. But this, again, still gonna have to play with this pore, what is this? The Blurring Balm Pore Blurring Compact. So, what else was new? This blush, I already knew I was gonna love the formula. I just wanted to try out the color, and I love it. It's a good everyday blush to go with like every neutral look that you could possibly imagine. You could even pair this with some color. I will tell you guys, the only thing I don't like about this is the packaging. It's kind of thick. And so if you have a lot of blushes, then, you know, it's hard to fit really when you have all of your makeup organized like I do. It's just so thick. That's what she said. Okay, seriously though. So moving on to these other two products here, these Super Dewy Super Balm. I'm gonna keep continuing to use this. I'm gonna leave it right here on the table. Because I think that I really liked this on my hands. My hands still feel really soft after using that. They were really soft while I was wearing it on my lips throughout the makeup application. And I'm like, ooh, they might be on to something. I really like this so far. The Super Dewy Skin Tint. I'm just gonna say it. Revolution, I love you. I love you so, so much. You guys are an amazing brand. And I know that you guys know shade ranges because you have what, like 50 some odd shades of the Conceal and Define and the Conceal and Hydrate. What is this? I was so disappointed in this, you guys, because you get a huge tube of it. I love everything that it claims, and it does do what it claims, but the shade is all wrong, and to have to constantly use a shade adjuster is really annoying after a while. I don't know if I'm going to pick up another shade of this, or am I just going to continue to use the shade adjuster, but honestly, you don't really need to go out and buy this. You can get the same thing by using the Revlon Candid Glow foundation, which I'm actually almost out of mine and I need to repurchase because it is that good. That one's going to give you a little bit more coverage than this, and I mean, it does the same thing. It's going to give you a super dewy glow, but without being greasy and heavy on the skin. This is really lightweight. If you want to layer it, it layers really, really nicely. But the only thing I didn't like, I don't like how it sat in my laugh lines. I felt like it almost made me look older in this area of my face. And for a super dewy skin tint, I really didn't expect that for as moisturizing as this, if that makes sense. But the shade, no, I can't do that shade. I believe that is all of the new products that I tried from them today, you guys. So I want to know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Are you going to pick up any of the Dewy Skin products? What are you using from Makeup Revolution? What is your ride or die product? What is the product that you cannot stand? I want to know. Let's chat down in the comments. If you are new here, what's up? My name is Tash. I hope before you leave today, you will hit that subscribe button and that little bell so that you're notified each time I upload. If you guys enjoyed today's video, thumbs up. Please, it makes all the difference when you guys give the video a thumbs up. It's going to let me know that you're liking the video, as well as YouTube, thus throwing me into the algorithm, which I am playing H-E-L-L trying to get in. So I will see you guys in the next video. I want to tell you guys, as always, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come hang out with me. As you guys know, it means the world to me. I love you guys so, so much. Stay safe out there, you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Bye.